G'day guys, might have an interesting one today. Just started on this vehicle. I thought it might be a simple one, might not be, but thought I'd record it anyway. We've got a no crank, no start, failure on the dash parking aid module, lost communication or something like that. So it's got towed in, nothing happens when you turn the key. The park, reverse, neutral, drive lights do not change when you change gears. We've plugged the scanner in and we've got a few codes in the system, and I'll quickly show you that. So hopefully you can see that we've got nothing in the computer. ABS, lost communication with ECM PCM, current, body control module, steering wheel not current, parking aid module, which is what is flashing on the dash, lost communication with TCM. So the first thing we've done is we're going to check the CAN bus system. We've hooked it up to our DLC breakout box, and as you can see at the DLC, the CAN bus is good at the moment. No matter what you do, if I crank this, I'll crank it now, I'll turn the key, and you can see nothing changes, so it's good at the DLC. So what we need to do next is get a wiring diagram of the CAN bus. And we're going to go down to the TCM and see if we have a good CAN bus signal at the TCM and decide what to do from there. So just a quick one, just to show it's a hard fault, a current fault. We've cleared the codes, rechecked them again, and all the stuff goes away except for the two communication issues on the ABS module and the parking aid module. So let's see if we can find a CAN bus diagram and we'll go from there. Okay, so in the meantime, what I have done is I tried to connect individually with each module just to make sure if there was a CAN issue in between multiple modules or just one, and everything communicates except the TCM. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down to the TCM. We are going to get this wiring diagram, which we've got some information on it over here. We have got some powers, grounds that we're going to check. We're going to get the CAN bus wires and whatever powers and grounds we find. We've got some good info here. Here's the main connector. We've got the listing of what each wire is. So we're going to go over it all. Firstly, we're going to go to the CAN lines, high speed, low speed. We're going to plug in at the TCM and see if we've got a good CAN signal. If we do, and we can suspect that the TCM might be faulty, but firstly we need to make sure that it's powered up properly. So we're going to go out there, we're going to pull it apart, sits on top of the gearbox, we're going to get that battery case out, get down there, and I'll get you back over there. Guys, we're down here, TCM, side of the gearbox. Just got the wiring harness opened up here, probed in, high and low speed CAN, key on. As you can see, the CAN bus is good. So what we're going to do now is we can safely assume that there's no issue with the wiring. It's probably an input problem or an output problem inside the actual TCM itself. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the powers and grounds, which we had in that diagram that I showed you just before. We're going to make sure there's powers and grounds and this TCM's powered up properly enough to work, and if it is, we're calling a TCM. Right, so we've got our diagram there. Just going to go find these powers and grounds and I'll get you over there. Okay, we've plugged into our main two battery input voltages right there, blue and white, blue and white. You probably can't see that, but we're both good, 12 volts with our ground directly on the battery post. So what we're going to do, we've got 4 ground wires underneath it, so we're going to leave our battery voltage ones connected there, and we're just going to take the post off up here, and we're going to go probe these 4 grounds, make sure we still get the same voltage up there to make sure we've got no voltage drop, and then we will go down and check these last 2 powers, number 18 and green number 31. So I'll get that ground on and we'll probe them one at a time. Probably won't show you one at a time, I'll just do them all and I'll leave it on the last one to confirm, and just confirm with you it's definitely working. All these green with a black trace, they're the 4 grounds. So I've left my powers on the blue and whites and I've gone through all of these. This is the last one. As you can see, no voltage drop at all. So we're going to check those last 2 powers and decide what to do from there. Last 2 wires to check, both powers here. We are on them and we've got battery voltage there. This has definitely got a faulty TCM. We're going to make some phone calls, see if we can get one, see what we have to do. and then I will get back to you whether the customer would like to go ahead or not, and if they don't, we're going to end the video here. That's how we prove that this TCM is faulty, and if the customer does want to go ahead, you'll see shortly. So the update is, guys, is that I've spoken to the customer, they've spoken to Ford, and it is going to be covered outside of warranty, even though this car is no longer under new car warranty. Ford has some sort of issue. Obviously there's known issues with these gearboxes for this period of Ford Focus, so they have accepted the actual replacement under warranty. So this is getting towed to Ford, and there's not much else you're going to see on my end for now, so this is getting towed away. So thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully there was a little bit of info here about checking CAN bus wiring and network communication, and yeah, if you like it, please subscribe. Thanks, guys.